too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much. And you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh, I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Then I'm gonna...
2. And what's happening, everybody? Hey, yeah, we could speculate on a whole bunch of stuff. I see people talking in the chat. Well, you could speculate on everything because nothing was said. There you go. That's my speculation. But how's it going, everybody? What's going on? We got a couple of sick calls tonight. So it looks like it's me and Scott holding up the fort here. So we could do, I don't know, what do you think, Scott? We could do a couple things. One, we could just jump right on in and I brought up my tulip information at last second, and I think I'm too hot. Am I too hot? I think I'm too hot. I'm very loud in my ears.
Sound fine to me.
Okay, it's probably just my my headphones. Let's see. So let me just turn down my headphones a little bit. I don't need to hear myself. Nobody else wants to hear me, so why do I want to hear me? So we could do that, or we could throw it out to the group. If everybody wants to come on and sit in for either of the two knuckleheads that got sick or playing golf, feel free to let me know. I'll send you the information to come on the show, and you can come on and hang out with us and do some imaging or do some processing. So could do that. What do you think about that, Scott? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. You could also, everybody could, comment on my groovy shirt.
The Eek shirt, yeah. The you're
my
walking into
shirt.
the naked alien. Yeah.
The naked alien. Oh, there's astronomers on the loose.
So anybody want to come on and hang out, or should we just go on with the whatchamacallit? The tulip, and people could just throw out what they usually do, and we could just put it all together ourselves. I can't.
Yeah,
you know what?
no, we can't do that.
Can't do that on this. I was thinking about this the last minute of just starting a Zoom, but I don't remember how to stream it from Zoom because I don't do that. Eric takes care of that with the Zoom because he doesn't use vMix to pump it out. He uses Zoom. I'll be happy to send anybody the actually the website is, it's going to be www. vmix. Oh no, what is it? vMix advanced vMix. What is it?
Yeah, advancedvmix.com.
Advanced. Is it?
That's what I'm looking at.
Advanced vMix.
Yep. .com. And that, well, there's a specific.
Well, I'm not going to give out the password yet. Are you sure that's right? That doesn't sound right.
Oh, I'm looking right at it. It says advanced.vmix.
No, it's advanced.vmix. It's not. Okay. It's not www. It's advanced.vmix.call.
No. Sorry. Let's see. vmixcall.com.
Advanced.vmixcall.com. I'll put it in the chat. Advanced.vmixcall.com. And you go that. If you want to go, let me know. I'll send you a password. You'll just have the wrong name under you. So one of you will be Eric. One of you will be David. Maybe one of you will be lucky. You'll pull Sean or Peter Myers. So If anybody wants to come on, let me know.
You can't have mine. You can't have mine.
Oh, I'll give him yours on purpose. You'll end up like poor Sarah Mass on Astropalooza.
Yeah, right. Hey, while we're waiting on that, I can tell you that Xiaofan was giving me a purview of some of the latest design aspects that she's been working on with the website with AstroWorld Web.
I don't even want to bring it up. It looks
Okay.
too good. It looks too good. I mean, I don't want to say anything until it's done.
Yeah. I see what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
It's going to be a grand. It's going to be a grand, like,
okay,
facelift. Let's say. So, so.
And that's exactly what it is.
It's a facelift. It's a neck tuck. It's a butt enlargement.
You got a boob job. You got a butt lift.
You got everything. It's crazy. Yeah. But it looks really nice. I like the way it's going, and it's going to be good. So the AstroWorld TV site is it's looking sweet. But we'll just leave it there for now. I don't want to talk about where it's going, but it looks good. We'll just keep it there. I took a lot of what everybody said to heart the other night with the polls. So I'm starting this weekend. Hopefully I'll have it ready by Wednesday. I don't know. I just literally packed all my Player One back orders. So if you're waiting on a Player One thing, it's on the way. So, or it will be on the way in the next 24 hours, depending on if you chose mail or UPS. So I don't think the website works. Well, which website? Both my websites work. Are you talking about the vMix website?
He might be talking about the vMix site. Let's see.
It's HTTPS, by the way. It's not www.
Right.
Sorry. I should have put that in there. Let me see. Yeah, it works. I just didn't. Hold on a second. I was going to ask you that then. How are the orders been flowing from Player One? Let me tell you, it takes, if I don't have it in stock, it takes probably about 21 to 23 days for me to get it from them confirming the order. Okay, so like if I were to place an order on Friday, that's Saturday over there. So so they're not going to get it till Sunday night. Then they confirm it on Monday. I pay for it Monday. They don't hear it till Tuesday. So it probably ships sometime Tuesday. So it would be like 21 to 23, 24 days from that point on. But it's been flowing. I am pretty much, I mean, if I could show you, I'll show you. Hold on. Let's see if I could do this. Let's see if I could do I have it here? I do. Reset. Close. Oh, that's why it's in the wrong computer. Hello, computer. Oh God, I almost broke my leg here. Let's do this.
Don't do that.
Yeah, really, we'll have 3 people down.
That's right, Joe. So you just put your name in, and then Dan will send you a password.
If you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you what just happened to me. Oh, that was weird.
But you gotta send it to if you've got his text or his email. Send it to his email, and he'll
I'll just send it to the thing. You could use Eric's for right now. It's no one else use this, please, or else you'll kick them off. 4493695. There you go. You could use that one as a password. And that's it. So yeah, no, you can come on, Joe. Come on. We need another third person. It's no fun. You ever have a, what's the Three Stooges without the third stooge? I mean, it's two stooges. It's not very funny.
Hey, Mo.
Yeah, you'll end up with Shemp. So there you go. So if I could show you this real quick, there you go. I finally got all the stuff out. I'm sorry about the, I know that you're, but those two shells right there are player one only, and there's another box coming tomorrow, and half a box in the living room. So player one has been doing very well getting their stuff here. Got all my stuff is here. Goes all the way up to the top.
Yeah.
And the closet of death is now filled with stuff too. So there you go. So and that's all.
Closet of life.
And now it's a closet of AstroWorld. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll turn this one off. Did Joe come on yet? Let's see. Not yet. No. Joe, are you coming or no? Just so I know. Either way, I don't care. But if anybody else wants to come on and hang out at the show, you can use that as a password. The names, the website's up top as well. So just let me know if you want to hang out with us and maybe do some processing. I think that's where we're going tonight, because usually we have 4 people on. We're down to 2, and looks damn busy. Busy is good. Yeah, busy is good, man. I mean, it's, I gets a little nervous sometimes when you have all these back orders. I had like 15 player one back orders dating back for a while. And I think tomorrow, actually, after tomorrow, I'll only have 1 left. And that was somebody that just ordered. So that's pretty cool. Got any Altair 2-inch LRGBs? No, I don't. But I do have a order going in for them. I got to get more dual band 6-nanometer ones because I'm sold out already. I do have the Enlia 2-inch LRGBs, the V Pros, if you want those. But I can get the Altairs pretty quick. He's pretty good to me. So you want to play with some data? You want to play with some Starfront data? I don't know.
Yep.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Oh, wait, I think Joe's trying to come in. Oh, there he is. I hear the noise in the background. I hear somebody. I think somebody's like hacking away with a cigar or something. I don't know. So I think that's what it is. I don't know what that is, but let's see if we can get Mr. Joe in here. Where's the 3-up? Do I have a 3-up? Yeah, I do. Let's see. And let's see if I could do layers and Eric. Where is Eric? Eric is not Eric tonight. Eric is Joe. There you go. And even though his name will say Eric, but there you go. There's Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Eric, Joe is Dave tonight. There you go.
I was out in your neck of the woods yesterday, moving my daughter into Hofstra.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, you got a place, right? So
yeah, I got a place, and I can't understand how 38 miles takes 2 hours.
Oh, that's normal New York. I mean, that's what it is.
You guys are psychotic.
You try that in LA.
Yeah. Well, no, I've driven the PCH. The PCH is pretty bad. But
Dallas.
What? I've never driven in Dallas, but the PCH.
Yeah, Dallas is hard.
What makes the PCH worse than New York is it's just as congested, and it's 6 lanes. Makes no sense.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
Is that a Cohiba? Is that a Cohiba?
Of course it is.
Of course, I thought I recognized the band. I thought I recognized the band. Yep. The DC belt is pretty bad too.
That's
So
with an espresso and a couple drops of Zambuca in it, and I'm good.
there you go. Sweet. So we were just gonna play around with some SFRO data. I haven't done anything with this. And to be dead honest with you, it'll probably be the first image that I've processed at all in this year, probably, to be honest with you. Maybe my second one this year. It's just been so busy from the business aspect and from the AstroWorld now moving. I've been getting data. I got a crap ton of raw data. I just haven't had time to stack it and whatever. So I stacked them all like 2 weeks ago with my SHO. And I'm thinking about just playing around with it tonight.
Very cool.
Well, it'll be the first fully processed.
You're going to end up having so much data that you're going to have a library to process. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. That's why I give it to people like you to process. So, I'll just take the day. Oh, we lost Joe, I think.
Yeah, he froze up or his internet crapped out.
Okay, we'll wait for him to come back, and we'll hear him come in. He's probably on a laptop, if I could tell. But
that's what it looks like.
Yeah. All right, so let me switch over and let me make sure this works here. Desktop capture and display 2. Okay, and let's see if I could go over here. All right. Let me start up vMix really quick. And we'll play around with this data. And you know what? I'm going to count on the peanut gallery to kind of help me out because it really has been that long. And I am sure that I am going to screw something up as far as the proper sequence and the proper processing, because I'm telling you right now, it's probably, it's been a while.
Have you blinked your images?
Oh yeah, they're stacked.
You went through WBPP already?
Yeah, they're already. Yeah, we're not doing all that. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was going to say we're going to be here for a while if you got that.
No. Let's see. PC2, and let's see.
How much total hours? How many total hours?
15 or so.
Yeah, Corin's trying to get in too. Says I'm calling on the chat.
All right, hold on 1 second. Oh, there it is. And can you guys see?
Yep, there's your stack.
All right, tell me if you can see my mouse.
Not yet. I see the mouse. It ain't moving though. Now you got your 2 up.
Now you see it and my mouse?
Nope.
I hate not having. I got to go back and forth to the 2 monitors. I can't wait to have my studio set up.
Richard's saying that Joe looks like he's outside his bathroom window. Same siding, same hose rack, double hose splitter. It's unbelievable. You know what? Yeah, Richard, he probably is in your backyard.
Okay, tell me if you can see my mouse now.
I got stack images, but the mouse ain't moving.
I think Joe's
there's
back.
a little. there's a little window down below it. Yeah, now you got your 2 up. And I've got your video files.
Why is this backwards?
Is that you, Joe?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Your internet crap out?
I don't know what happened. I was just talking, and next thing you know, everything froze up.
Now do
Yeah.
you have PixInsight?
Yeah, PixInsight is there. Yeah, now something's moving.
The mouse, can you see it?
Yeah, I got yep, I got your mouse. Yep.
Okay.
Sure do.
All right, cool. All right, that was weird. All right. So I'm gonna load up my process files because I have them saved. So file open recent icon files. There we go. There we go. All right. So I got my HA, my O3, and my S2. The first thing I want to do is I want to change these titles because I don't like integration 1, integration 2, integration 3. So we're going to change this to HA.
Looks like you got a stretch on your HA already.
I do, that's right. And I'm going to double click this and do SII. And we'll double click this and we'll do OIII. There we go. And we'll do my stretch stuff is on the left side. I use it so much. I like it over here. I don't like having to go all over the place. So
I agree.
I just put it here and there. So pretty good data. Look at the S2. I didn't think that there was so much S2. Holy cow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of S2 in that. And let's see, I got to get back onto the chat here because I can't see.
Is this just straight narrowband? You don't have any what's your luminance?
Not yet. No. You can do HA is fine, so
okay.
Let's look at the chat. Here we go. Chat. All right, cool. Anybody say it looks like okay, nothing in the chat. Okay, so guys, feel free to jump in and let me know what I'm doing wrong, what I could be doing better, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing I usually do is a crop, right? So because these aren't cropped, you could see the black line at the top, not so much on the bottom. Sides look okay, but I like this star that's halfway, that would annoy me. So I'll get to crop all that. So let's see. So I'll use this one as my master crop, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back one and I'm going to go to my dynamic crop. Okay. And we'll bring this down a little bit and we'll bring this over a little bit. And up a little bit and to the side a little bit. And we'll zoom in a little bit and see if that's okay. Oops, sorry, my bad. Okay. A little more there. That looks pretty good. I don't
a little close to that one star there.
Yeah.
You could probably bump it over just a tad. There you go.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. And just go across the bottom, see if there are any like stars that are halfway. I think maybe this one, I don't know, not really going to be a big deal, but we'll just move it up a little bit. And that's what I'm going to use right now for my master crop, right? So instead of hitting the check mark, which I don't want to do, because I want them all to be cropped the same, I'm just going to move this instance to here. Move the instance to the HA. And then I'm going to go here and then do the checkbox. And now they're all the same. We'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. And then as you, perfect, sweet, nice. Get rid of the crop. All right. Let me see this top part here. I think I just saw something. Oh no, it's just that it's dark. That's fine. Okay. Any suggestions what to do next? Bueller.
Linear fit.
I don't know if I do that yet. I mean, we could probably do that, but I mean, I think you would rather get the gradient out first.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is some gradient here. Even in border 1, you get some gradient. So
yeah.
So we could do it a couple ways. Oh yeah, we could do that too. We could do a correct only on BXT. We could do that. That would probably make sense. Okay, so we could open up Blur Exterminator, and it's on correct only already. And just to show you, I don't know if you guys saw how the stars are kind of a little bit off. I got a little bit of a back focus kind of problem here, I think. When we switched a little bit. But to show you what this will do.
Yeah, if you've never used Blur Exterminator, this is cool as all get out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the dinero.
It ain't nothing. It's like what?
Well, it depends.
BXT is what, like $60?
I think he raised it to 80.
Oh, did he?
I think, but I think it's 60 if you have something else.
Okay.
I got to remember. So
it's worth double that.
For those of you that don't know, on like when you do a preview, right? You could do a preview of a preview, right? So in the beginning, when you had a preview, you couldn't zoom in. You just kind of had to kind of look at it. But now you could do a preview of a preview by hitting this button and get in there and kind of see what's going on, right? Maybe I even want to go a little further in to right there, let's say. Okay. And that's going crazy, right? So that's what it looked like before. That's what it looked like after. Got a little oversaturation here, it looks like. And we could go back. Okay. I mean, you can see the difference from a grander point of view. Take a look at all those medium-sized stars like these guys. Watch them. On, off, on, off. Yeah, 3-point polar alignment. Yeah. I definitely use it when I have my peers up. Especially, it's really good when you don't have a vantage point of the North Star. It's even better. All right, so let's run with this, right? Let's run with this. The hell's that noise? Okay, and then we'll do it on this. And then we'll do it on the last one. Yeah, especially if you don't have the North Star and you can't see it. It's really beneficial to use it, and it's quick too. If you have a low download speed, a slow download speed camera, you may have a problem. The problem that I had with my old CCD camera took 11 seconds for each image to download. And by the time it downloaded, my error was wrong. So it wasn't cool. But if you have a normal CMOS camera with fast downloads, you'll be fine. All right, so Blur X is done, and then we could either do DBE, but let's play around. Let's go to SETI Astro, right? And let's do the automatic DBE.
Yeah.
And see how that works. I like seeing how that works. And then what I'm going to do is because I like doing this, right? I like seeing things differently. I made a quick clone of it, right? And see which one performs better. So this is my main one. This is my clone. So on the clone, I'm going to do SETI Astro. Who's yawning? I'm not that boring.
That would be me.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I've been up since 5:30.
Me too.
Yeah,
right.
But you're so much cooler than I am.
Shit. All right, so we're gonna keep this, and we're not gonna replace the target image yet. Actually, let's replace target image, and we'll do this. Is anybody saying anything in the chat? No. Okay. So
I'm watching.
So we're gonna pop this right on there. Oh, I can't do it that way. Got to hit execute. Forgot. Execute. And it's going. It's going. My computer's rocking. So. Gradient removal complete. Okay. So if you want to take this, the extracted background here, that's what it took out. And I saw that. I saw this extra darkness on this side.
Yep.
Nice. And if I just do, that's before, that's after. Looks a lot more uniform. Right?
Yep.
Heck of a lot better.
Right, Joe?
Yep.
Right?
Very, very good.
Okay, so now let's see, right? And I'm just curious because that's why it takes me 80 hours to do a process. I like to see how different things react, right? So I'm just going to do my old school DBE. Old school DBE. And target image correction is going to be subtraction, right? And we'll take a look at sample generation. That's what I keep my sample generation at. Sample row, 6 per row. That should be fine. So generate, boom. Okay. And let's see if I want to move some of these around. Kind of get these into some spots that aren't a lot of nebula. There's so much nebula in this area. I don't like that one. I'll delete it. I don't like this one. I'll delete it. And you know what you could do is, you know what's cool about this, right? So let's say I want this guy. Let's say I want these values in the nebula, right? You could do a vertical, because I'm going to use these values and come down. So you could do a vertical symmetry, right? And now it's going to take those values and place them in this area. If I want to extend that line, I just move further away from the center. Yep. And that's probably be an even better kind of point right there. Like if I wanted to do, let's say I wanted this area here, I could use a diagonal symmetry on this one and bring it a little closer or further away, depending on where I want it. Where do I want those values to be written? And you know what? I'm going to keep it right about there, just for S's and giggles. And let's see. I think that's actually, I don't like this one. This is too far. Let's move this one over here. And I'm just looking for massive star fields, nebulosity. I think this might be a little bit too close to the tulip. Get it into star field. Anybody? I don't know if I like this one. What do you guys think of that?
Yep.
Any suggestions? No? All right, let's see how that works. Okay, and let's see what the background looks like. A little, I wish I didn't get rid of the other one to kind of judge, but it saw the darkness, right?
Yeah.
It added the darkness where the diagonal symmetry is, but let's see what the picture looked like, right? Okay. So here is the DBE, and here's the clone. Which did a better job? I don't know. I kind of see more detail in the DBE.
It looks like the one on the left did a much better job.
I see this one. I see a lot more detail here that came out than the SETI Astro one here. I don't know. I kind of like this one better. And that's why you kind of do the, kind of, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? So everyone's saying left. Yeah, I agree. The left is definitely better. And that could be, an indication of, remember, I just used the defaults, right, on this. So what if let's undo, we'll go into the History Explorer, right? And we'll undo the SETI Astro, right? We'll undo that. Okay. And then we'll go back into the SETI Astro, right? And let's, is it the tolerance that I want to check it? Yeah, I think it's a tolerance. I don't know which way is which, but let's see. Let's execute that on the clone, see what happens. So I just raised the tolerance of it to see what would happen. And see if that brings out any. Oh, that's interesting. This is the one on the right is the DBE I did, and the one on the left is SETI Astro. Pretty similar with the exception of those symmetries that I put in.
Yeah.
This one here that's going diagonal, and this one here that's going vertical. Curious. So let's see what the picture looks like. So here's the DBE. I still like this one better. I think the darks are more darker and the nebula comes out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right. It does look better than the first time. It does. If you take a look at the original, actually I can. I should have saved it. But I just so you know, I raised the tolerance of the SETI Astro script. So that might get you some more detail from what I'm seeing at the expense of more or less gradient being removed from the target. At least that's what I'm seeing. But we're going to go with the DBE. We're going to go with that. Yeah, left is still better. I agree. It could be just a little bit about tweaking the SETI Astro to get this. But I've always been very good, not very good, but very lucky in using DBE. I think it does a good job, and I don't see a reason for me to change. So we are just going to go with that. So we'll get rid of the clone. Yes, close that. We're still going to get rid of this clone. We don't need that. And we're going to get rid of this background. We don't need that. We're going to get rid of this background. We don't need that. And this is the S2, right? Let's see. That's the HA. We're going to move that to the side. This is the S3. So I'm going to get rid of this DB because I want to maintain the history, right? The history of the picture. So now I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to replace target image. And I want to maintain that history.
Yeah,
and there we go.
retaining your settings.
Yep. So now when I go into History Explorer, everything is there now. Just so you know, I mean, for those new people out there, right? So let's go back to Blur Exterminator, right? I'm going to save that. Okay. And then we're going to get out of that. Now, if I were to, right? See, this is what a lot of this is a newbie mistake, right? So I'm going to go back to Blur Exterminator, right? And I'm not going to use the dynamic. So, but now I'm going to redo it, right? And I'm not going to replace the target image. Okay. And then what happens is when I go under the History Explorer, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's all gone. So all the stuff you did before is gone. So it's very important you maintain the integrity of the image. So you could go back and see, if you screwed anything up or if you want to change something. So I'm going to replace the target image again. We'll do it one more time. And it'll come up all red. This used to scare me as a newbie. What the hell happened to my image? Well, you just extracted some of the lightness and the darkness. So you need to do a new stretch. And now you're fine. And then we'll get rid of that. And I'll get rid of this process. And we'll go with that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Here's another newbie mistake, right? Well, you like the way this comes out. You like these settings, right? Well, how do I get these settings now that I just closed out of dynamic background extraction? How do I apply these settings to my other two images that I didn't do anything with? Big newbie mistake. The way to get around it, right? The cool thing about PixInsight is you go into the History Explorer of any image you want, and you could just take the dynamic background extraction and drag it onto your workspace, right? Minimize this. Move it to the side. Go to DHA, right? And open the process. And there it is. Bang. Done. And I like it, so we're going to replace the target image. Let's see if it works the same way for the HA. Ooh, look at all that. I love that. I love it. Love it. Okay. And we'll get out of that. And then we'll do the same thing for the O. Done. Done. Restretch. There we go. Rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Right, Tom? Mr. Peter says it's magic. It's magic. It's these little tricks. And all these little tricks, I got to say, I learned from most of them. I learned from Masters of PixInsight, my buddy Ron Breacher over there. So if you haven't taken one-on-one lessons with him, yeah, is it expensive? Yeah. But think about how much you spent on your rig. 175, 150, whatever he charges. He's a 200. I don't even know what he charges an hour anymore, but it's worth it to get the processing right. So it's really sweet. All right. So now what do we do next? We got the BlurX done. We got the gradient extraction done. What do you guys think? Throw it out there. What do you want me to do next? Should we
pull the stars, maybe?
Pull the stars? You want to pull the stars?
Probably.
Yeah. All right. That's easy enough, right? Ah, Tom says linear fit. That's where I was thinking about going. But should we do linear fit first or pull the stars?
Linear fit.
Do linear
All right.
fit. All right. So let's see the stats, right? We'll use the Dave Schaefer rule. Okay. We use the Dave Schaefer rule. Where is it? So it's under statistics, right? And I'm not sure if I'm sold on what he said, because I was always told to use the middle number, not the highest number mean. But let's see. So we got 28 for the HA, we got 12 for the O3, and we got 15 for the S2. So no surprise, the HA, according to this rule, would be our reference image. Okay. Ron says it doesn't really matter, just like the Metallica team. All right. So we'll just do it anyway. We'll use HA as my reference image on the linear fit. Reference image is going to be my HA, right? And then we're just going to pull this down to the S2. Give it a second. Done. O3. Done. All right, let's do a restretch, right? There you go, stretch and stretch. There we go. And that's all we need to do. Linear fit is finished. So everything is, now if we want to test that, right, we could open up the histogram, right? Histogram transformation. Oh, it's all the way on the, look at that, it's all the way there. HA, O3 is pretty close. S2 right there. So I think we're pretty good with that as far as where the histogram is. All right, here we go. So we're good with the linear fit. What is next? Yeah, BlurX was a correct only mark. We're going to do this all together. I mean, at this point, we might want to think about taking out the stars, I think. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do we do now? Come on, this isn't the Tom Peters show. I know there's 30 people watching. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Joe, what do you think?
I mean, wouldn't you at this point now? Wouldn't you want to pull the stars or no?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So let's pull them out. Let's pull them out. NXT. Oh, no. Sorry. Not NXT. Get out of here. There we go. Star X. Now, this is where I get messed up with this. Star X, should it be unscreened or screened? Anybody? Unscreened. Thank you. All right. So we're going to pull out my O3 stars. Let's see how fast my computer is. Oh, look at that. I love my computer. Bam. Done. O3 stars.
That looks sweet.
Oh yeah, look at all that. Look at all that. I mean, it's amazing. The data that we got is amazing. Okay, there's my S2 stars. And my HA stars coming. This is going to look really good. If we could get this done, this is going to look really good. This is a group effort, everybody. Feel free to tell me what to do next. Okay, so there are the stars. Bam. All right, look at that HA data. Holy crap. That's amazing. It's amazing what a Bortle, one will get for you. All right. That's the stars, right? Now what? Well, okay, you want to do image blend? We could do image blend. But you guys got to help me out because I've never used image blend. Do we want to do a permanent stretch yet or no? Is it that time to do it? What do you think? I'm just curious to see what it looks like. Let's see. I don't want that one. I just want to see quick and dirty. I want to see what this looks like.
It looks like a sleeping bear to me.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nose. See the head and the nose? The
yep,
nose
yep.
down in the lower. Yep.
Let's see. So let's zero this out. Let's move this over. Let's turn off the stretch. Somebody's saying something about before you remove the stars. We could go back. Look at that.
Tom is saying probably should have done BXT.
We could go back.
And then Norm says BXT and sharpen to about 90.
Okay, so we could go back. No problem. Load History Explorer. So let's go back, right? And that means we would have to delete these and do it over again because they're going to be different after the sharpening. So Load History Explorer, go to Dynamic Background Extraction. Okay. And we'll do the same on all of them. Load History Explorer, Linear Fit, right? Okay, so now we're back. And we're back. Okay, now I'll delete these guys before we get confused. Okay. And now do BXT again. And not correct only, right? And sharpen to 90, you said? It doesn't even go to 90. Said.
Non-stellar.
It's already, that's a default, so 90. It's already, and not correct only, right? So How's that? All right, so I got one saying sharpen stars to 0, one saying 40 to 50. So how about we let's see what it looks like one way, right? And not correct only should be unchecked, correct, everybody? Yes, we did correct only already. No. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. So this is the HA version. I'm just curious to see what it is. Let's get into the stars a little bit. Okay, and let's turn off, turn on. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. What does it look like if we go down to 0, like Norm said? Same area stars. Yeah, see, it doesn't do much of anything. I would like to go to the 44, like we said before. There we go. Yeah, it definitely brings it down a lot. I like that. No, we're not doing correct. We're doing uncorrect. Correct only is unchecked. So let's go with that, and we'll do blur X again on the HA. This is the first group processing of SFRO data. This is pretty cool. And you know what you could do? If you do another image, you could always go back and look at the YouTube channel and see what we did, if you like it or not. Yeah, Jose, the starless images look sick. All right, so blur X is done. And there was something else. So yeah, the PSF number, you could do that. You could actually do that. There is a way to get the PSF number, but I have it set to automatic just for, just for processing to see what this looks like. So what next? What next? Feel free in the peanut gallery. Joe and Scott, feel free to jump in. You guys are quiet. Bueller, Fry. All right, so now we got the HA, the O3, and the S2. Again, we've done a lot of work. Now we'll go back to the stars, right? Okay, good job. Take out the stars again. And we'll do it again. All right, what's next after star X? What's next? Tell me, people, tell me. I want to get this going. This is actually pretty cool. I like doing this with everybody. Star X. X nay the stars a. All right, star X is almost complete on all 3 images. I think I need to.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
What computer do you have? Do you have a
It's a custom build.
i9 or i9?
No, it's a AMD Ryzen 9 3850.
Okay. And
It's
you
a
have,
little bit old.
so you don't have no CUDA, right?
Oh yeah, I got CUDA. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep, I got an NVIDIA 48, what is it? 48 Ti, 4800 Ti. I'll tell you right now. And the video card.
This computer is really
4080.
working good.
I got a 4080 video card. What was that? The computer what?
No, it's really working good with your Fix Insight. That's what I have. I have an i9 with the 480.
Yeah, I got the 4080. I think it's a 3050. Where's the computer? And it's a Ryzen 9. But it's an older Ryzen 9. I think I got to get a new one. I'm working on building another one. But the thing that's great about this, right? Where's the does it still have this? What is it called? I forget what it's called now. There it is. System storage. See, the thing that I like about this computer is the way I have it set up. I have a onboard NVMe right here just for Pix Insight.
Yeah, that's what I have also.
Yeah, so I got one for processing and one for the swap files. So it's super fast. And it's got 128 gig of RAM, so I'm all maxed out on that. All right. Star X, combine your star list, try SETI. Oh, I've never tried this. Okay. So script SETI, what is it called? SETI Perfect
You'll need to
Palette.
unlock your iPhone first.
SETI Perfect Palette Picker. All right, so what the hell is this and how do I do it? All right, so let's see.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone. Okay.
Is that me? Huh.
It's not me because I keep muting myself.
That was me. All right, so HA would be HA stars, O3 would be O3 stars, S2 would be S2 stars. Don't have that, don't have that. Create palettes. I guess that's what I do. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Why does it come out like that? I don't understand why it comes out like that. You see what I'm saying? These stretches.
Be honest with you, I've never done stars with the palette picker. I've always done the actual image with the palette picker.
Yeah, I've never done the stars either. Like that. I'm just going by what Tom Peter actually suggested in the chat. Oh, you said, oh, combine your star list. I'm sorry. I thought it said stars. My fault. HA, O3, S2, create. There we go. Maybe this will look normal. Okay.
Are you able to make it a little bit bigger, the screen?
There we go. I still like the SHL.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
That's what the SHO looks like.
And then you can pull the green out.
Yeah. Yeah, I still like the SHO better. Now, we didn't do any noise reduction yet. So just let's see. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I mean, I think this is too far ahead. I think we should have done some noise X before the combination, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I think so too.
So we're gonna stick with the SHO, but I'm not going to be doing this. So we should have done noise reduction here. So let's do noise X. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. The hell is that? Oh, I see something. Huh. Why does that look so weird? Maybe it is. I think we screwed this up a little bit. That looks okay. It might just be the S2 that looks weird. All right, so let's do. I turned down the detail a little bit. Let's see if we go back up to the default. That might be too much. What do you think about that? Okay. Looks nice. Yeah, so let's take a look at that, right? Let's do a yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks okay. Perfect. All right, that'll work. All right. Yep, it could. Yeah, things can change based on the project, right? So, all right. So NoiseX is done. When do we want to turn this into a nonlinear image? By the way, guys, when do we? Because pretty soon we're gonna have to kind of do a stretchy stretch here, right? A real stretch. Yeah, thank you, Tom. All right, so let's do it. We'll turn off all of this stretch, and then we'll go into, I'm just going to do the regular stretch. I don't know if I particularly like, we could do it both ways. We'll do a clone again, right? Okay, and we'll do the SETI Astro, right? Statistical stretch on this one. Target medium curves boost what I'm worried about, and we'll just execute it and see what happens. Okay, so that's that one. That's the HA clone. And then I'm going to do my own personal stretch. See if, let's see, histogram transformation, track by. Okay. And we'll just unzoom this and we'll bring this in. Bring it in a little bit more. Somewhere around there. Okay, let's bring this in a little bit before I start clipping. Okay, and we'll bring this up a little bit more and see if that works. Let's see. Let's see if that works good. Well, this one's definitely brighter. I mean, I can make mine a little bit brighter too, but I don't know. Which one do you like better? I never got GHS to work right. I never got it to work right. Too much stuff going on. I think this got a lot more out. I mean, I wonder if I'm wondering what, that's why it's so bright. He went up to 30% on here. So if I went to 30% on this, I wonder which one would be better. So process, all processes, histogram transformation. Where are you? There you are. And let's see. So we'll reset and track again. And then what we'll do is he went up to 30%. So he's all the way up like here. Wow, that cuts a lot. I wonder if that means as much as I think it does. I wonder if this is all BS here. But we'll leave it there. We won't clip. And so we got 20, 40, 60, where is it? 20, 25, 50, 75, 100. So he's at about 30%. He's even a little bit higher than that. He's like up to here. So that's kind of like that, right? That's almost exactly the same, don't you think?
Pretty close.
Because if you
Very
take
close.
if you take a look here, 31% black, right? That's very bright to me. I don't know. Is that too bright? and this one's about the same. So I eyeballed it, you know. What do you think? Or this one?
Contrast.
Or this one? Yeah, you think so, Tom? Yeah, you think I should pull a black point? Yeah, I think that's BS pixels, right? So if I did that, I'm wondering what it looks like. Right? So we'll reset track, right? And we'll pull this up, even though it says I'm clipping 20,000 pixels. And then we'll bring this back up to like my 18%, which I kind of like. That's a see, I kind of like that. You know, this is what it was before, how bright it was. And it was down to here. And it looks kind of muted, right? But if I bring this black point up and recover to the 18%, I think it looks a little bit better. Why are you going to be quiet, Norm? Why are you going to? Don't be quiet. We want everybody. We want everybody's help. We want everybody's help. I agree. It needs contrast. I agree. What you want that? That really doesn't have much contrast to me. You mean the foot being over here, right? Not the wall. Kind of like that. Kind of like that, right? I think that looks a lot better. What do you guys think?
Definitely looks better.
Right? Right? Should I make any more
Yep.
changes, or should I just go forward? Let's go forward. We'll apply that,
It's not as flat.
and then we'll get rid of the clone, and then we'll do the same to the S203, reset. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, geez, what the hell is that?
You got some artifacts.
No, there's something not right there. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, you get that sometimes, Mark? All right, let's see. Let's try. That's weird. Let me see something. Yeah, it's not right. Something's not right here. Let's go back.
There's several people in the chat saying that it could be just the preview window.
Yeah, but I did it and it got rid of everything. It's not just the preview window, because if I do the preview window, right? Oh, hold on a second. See, something's not right. See, it's all gone. What the hell happened?
Something ain't right.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I need to go back. Let me go back. I'm wondering if
Tom is saying apply your screen transfer histogram transformation and see if that does what that does.
oh, we could try that, sure. Right? Huh. Still looks kind of weird though. Looks like it's look at where it is, so it looks very it doesn't look good. I'm wondering if what somebody said was right before. Let me try this just for the hell of it. Something's not right. So should we not have used noise exterminator yet?
I'm saying too much on linear images.
Let's see. So here's what we did
why
with
would
noise.
Why would it only be on your 03?
It's not. It's on both.
What is it?
It's on the S2 also. The HA looks okay. So this is what we did on I have a new AI version, it looks like. Okay, so let's lower the denoise. And we'll just do one iteration. And we'll go before. And then we'll do. And let's see if that does any difference. Okay. So now let's go back to the histogram transformation. And we'll do a clear and track. Okay. Still not right. See that?
Wow. Huh.
Let me just try something here. I'm going to let's see. I do. That worked. So there must have been something No, that worked. It's something that we're doing out of sequence here. And I'm not sure what. Because I went all the way back to the beginning, right? And I just did a quick stretch right here. So I'm wondering if it is the NXT on there. Anybody there?
Yep.
It could be.
You know, because I went all the way back to the beginning.
But why would it just affect your O3 and S2?
Or maybe it's just affecting the HA, but it's just in as such.
That we're not seeing it.
Yeah, it's such small. The signal's so big that it's not affecting. Maybe it is affecting it, but it's not. Let's see. There's nothing different. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, no, we did it here. Okay. All right. Yeah, we did it here too. I do not know, said the blind man.
Everybody in the chat seems like they're stumped.
Yeah. I don't have any different.
Time to call Ron.
I could try that, Tom. Let's see. All right. Let's try that.
And Tom is saying to stretch it in the color version.
Yep, that's what we're going to try. So we're going to go all the way back to the linear fit. And there is no linear fit here, so that would be here. And then we'll do a S. Yeah, oh, it's already set. SHO. Oh, really? What did that say? That's a lot of green. Let's see. Let's undo that. Let's stretch it first. What we could do. Something like that. Yeah, I'm going to pull the stars out again. So let's see. I'm going to really screw this up. So let's see. We could do that. Or you could also do this, right? You know, we've looked at this on the show. You could do one of these, right? You could do image, invert the image, right? Turn all the stars green, run SCNR. And then all of a sudden the stars are gone, re-invert your image. But the problem with that, right, is that it's going to really kind of blanch out your stars, and then your stars are no longer magenta. So you can do that too with the run correct magenta stars. But let's really screw this up even more since we screwed this up already. Let's pull the stars out. We already screwed up the way this process goes anyway, so why not just play around? Noom just gave up on us. So let's see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, where is it? Process, all processes. Actually, let's play around with the nebula first, right? Let's play around with it from here. Let's see. Something like that. What do you think of that, guys?
I think that green is, I don't know. I think that green is
Still too much green?
much. Don't you? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I can't see green. So
I never seen it.
Yeah,
in
I'm
this
getting
color.
I'm getting a bit of green.
is that better?
Yeah, it is.
All right. So let's see. What do you think of that? A little bit for the blue. Is that too much blue down here? Looks purplish.
In the bottom it is, yeah.
Yeah, down here, right?
Yep.
So why don't we try and do a little...
Holy cow! It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. It's almost time to go. We're just playing around here.
Man, time's fun when you're having flies.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
something like that.
I need a preview, dumbass. Let's go. Want to get it darker a little bit. I don't know, maybe something like that, maybe, to get the blue out a little bit. Keep this blue too. I'm only doing this here.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, really pulled the blue out of the tulip.
Well, let's see. Let's play around with something else. Let's get off this, and let's just play around. Get rid of the mask.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Scott, how much whiskey do I have to drink to see a bear hibernating?
It's right here.
I keep looking at it, and I'm like,
It's just the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly mainly the head and the snout. Since he's processed it,
So
you can't see. It's
here's
not
the
as defined.
snout. Here's the top of the head. Here's the eye. Here's the jaw and the chin. That. And let's get back to this. And I think we're going to call it in a little bit. MB to RGB stars, right? HA stars, O3 stars, S2 stars, apply star stretch. Let's see. what the preview looks like. That might be too much, I think. That might be good. All right, let's try that. Okay. And then we'll put back the stars. Target plus. Do it old school. Okay.
Pixel math.
Yeah. And there you go. There you are, RGB stars, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could even stretch them a little bit further if I wanted to. But, I mean, the stars look pretty decent. I like them. But anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock. I don't want to be here all night, but I mean, that's the beginning. We'll play with it more. Obviously, we got a lot more data we can kind of get out of this. I don't want to work on it all night. I actually have to work tomorrow. But that's the play around. That's the first go through of the SFRO data. Let me go back to.
Yeah, that's how you know Eric's not here. Yeah.
What's that?
Image of the week.
Oh, we could do that. Hold on a second. Let me go back. And let me where's the 3 up? There we go. Okay, cool. And all I got is a ghost where Scott used to be. There you go. Okay. All right. So that's the well, Norm, I think you have access to the SFRO data. You could, feel free if you want. I will I'll make those 3 stacked masters available to people, and I'll throw it on the Google Drive. So we'll play around with it some more. Again, this is the first time I have even attempted to process anything in a year. So I do apologize about if I seemed a little pedestrian about it. But hey, it's a relearn. I got to relearn what I've learned, right? So that's got to get back to it a little bit. So what is that? Isn't that an old Yoda euphemism?
Now that was unlearn what you've learned.
Unlearn what you have learned.
Yeah.
I'll do relearn what I have learned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so actually I probably gotta unlearn some stuff too. But anyway, let's go back to let me get image of the week up here. And let's see, AstroWorld live site. All right. And okay, so here we go. So we're going to go into, this is going to look so much different when we put the new website up. So images and image of the week contest, right? And you got one more week for image of the month. So keep on voting for that. So we have nothing in the novice bracket, it looks like. So for the experience bracket, we had, who's this? We got M13 by Keith Sisk. We got a Tulip. Wow, that looks familiar. By Tom Peter.
Nice.
Okay. And we only have 15 votes. Oh my goodness, that's pathetic. Pathetic.
All right, get in there and vote.
And all right, so admin. Log in.
That whole process is going to be so streamlined in the new site.
Yep. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. Yeah, people. There we go. And image of the week for August 15th. 15 votes, and the winner is Tom Peter.
Yeah.
With the Tulip Nebula. There you go.
Nice.
And let's see, image of the week again. So there we go. So Tom Peter, congratulations. You have won. And you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a Masters of Pix Insight giveaway because we haven't done one in a long time.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And we'll do the Masters of Pix. Remember this? We used to do this every week. And I don't know how it isn't like that, but we're going to do it again. So we're going to get back to this and we're going to do this all over again. And before I spin this wheel, because it's been a while since we have done it, let's make sure I got all the names right in there. Give me 1 second and I'll update the names in there because it's been a long time since and we'll copy that. And then we'll bring it on over here. And yeah, there's about 15 other names, 10 other names in there.
Nice.
There you go. 81 entries. All right. So here we go. Goes to George. There you go, George. George, you've won before. You know the deal. You'll get an email. And congrats to George. And you go into my little book. Lutch. M-O-P. Congrats to George. All right, rock and roll.
Way to go.
And let me get back here. There we go. All right, Dave.
Right?
Nice. So, sorry we didn't get to finish or get to, I'm going to brush up a little bit on my my data processing over the weekend, and hopefully I'll have a finished image this week. Plus, you know what? Not for nothing, those images don't have any calibration frames on them, just so everybody knows. 0. Not a flat, not a dark, not a biased, not a flat dark, nothing.
That's the 571.
Yep, that's the Poseidon.
Wow.
Yep. So that's the Poseidon with 3 nanometer, 3 nanometer Optolong filters on that setup. So
571 is what I want to put on the.
571 is what?
That's what I want to put on my plane wave.
Yeah. Scott, you were saying?
That I said that camera doesn't have any amp glow.
No, the 571 doesn't have any amp glow. I mean, it's not many that do anymore. Really, there's only a handful of non-backlit sensors now. The 183 is one of them. The 294 is still out there being sold. So there's not a lot out there as far as, it's kind of like trying to find a camera that blooms, if you remember that, if you're that old, so when the anti-blooming camera came out, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I don't have pixels being spilled all over like a splatter of paint on my chip," and that was a really big advancement in the chip design. So
Yeah.
but oh yeah, the
Cool
1600 has amp glow too. Yeah, the 1600. I forgot about the 1600. But all right. Final thought. What's that?
You did a good job tonight.
I played around a little bit. I just figured we'd do something with the
nice.
data. Everybody's calling out sick or getting up early to play golf. So so I had to come up with something quick. I was, usually, I've been able to take a step back for quite a number of weeks now, if not a couple of months. And Eric's been doing an outstanding job of kind of running with it, where I could just sit in the back and eat dinner. And it's been great. And Scott's been doing a great job. Dave, all you guys have been doing a great job. And I've just been the one pressing the buttons, and I am completely okay with that. So I have other. Stop kissing butt, Joe.
That's Norm for you.
Oh yeah, we love Norm. Norm's a pisser. He's.
Hey, by the way, he had no AC all day today. You believe that poor guy?
Oh, that's why he's grouchy. Is that why you're grouchy, Newman?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go set up my scope in Texas now, because I just got a notification that the roof is now open. So I'm gonna go set that up and start. Good, glad it's fixed, because that must have been torturous, Norm. That must have been horrible. What's the weather out there? What's the temperature? It's like 95 degrees in the shade. It's probably 110 in the house. 95. There you go. It's close. But man, that must have been dreadful. I would have hated to have no.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock and it's 85 degrees here.
Oh, I don't know. What is it here? It's just let's see, temperature.
It was 90. It was in the upper 90s today. I mean, I think it hit 98 degrees out.
73 outside, feels like 79.
Yeah.
Nice.
75 here.
Yep. Somebody's baking
and my
brownies.
skies still look like crap.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
I know. I got to rub it in every now and then. Listen, I have not done this much imaging ever. I have probably got more times data than I do now in the last, 2.5, 3 months than I did the last 2.5, 3 years from New York.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
no doubt.
86%, 86% humidity in Texas right now.
is it?
Where we're at. Yeah.
Let's see. I got. Let's see. Well, the roof just opened, so it's probably really hot in there. So let's see. Let's see what my eagle's telling me. So my eagle is telling me waiting for the Prima Luce Lead thing. Come on, Eagle X Manager, let's go. Eagle X Manager says, and it still hasn't come up yet. Waiting for the connection.
Let me ask you, Dan, as long as the skies are clear, they still open up the roof if the humidity is very high?
Yep, they'll open it up. It goes by sky and barometer and basically even if it's partly cloudy, it'll open as long as there's no chance of rain. Right now it's saying it's 100.8 degrees at my Eagle. and 49.2% humidity with a 66.7 degree dew point.
Dew point. Yeah.
So pressure
Wow,
is at,
your
what's that?
humidity is very low compared to me.
Yeah, 49.2. But then again, you got to remember also that the roof just opened, so give it a little bit. That'll probably get higher as the night goes on. It'll get higher.
Nice.
But dew point 66.7, I think I said. 66.7.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the low 70s for
It'll
humidity.
It'll never get to the dew point.
No.
Yeah, it'll definitely go. It always goes up with the roof open. So the humidity, I would probably expect to, jump about 20 points or so. Be in the mid 60s. We'll see.
Cool beans.
All right. So I guess we'll do the final thoughts and go to bed. I got to work early tomorrow anyway. I got to get up at 6.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So no, it's always good to get into the processing end of what we do. Acquisition and such is great, but it's neat to see the fruits. Turn into fruit salad.
There you go. When you got lemons, make lemonade, right? So,
Exactly right. Yeah, in this case, we're making a nice fruit salad, so it looked good. Yeah,
in this
fun.
case,
It's really
I don't know.
cool.
I ended up with a bunch of Sour Patch Kids because it just it didn't work out the way I wanted to. But I think that we were bouncing back and forth a lot as far as the sequel. It was I was like, really? We're gonna do this now? Okay, let's see what happens. And it definitely screwed up some of the images, and we had to jump around a little bit, but that's okay. If you learn nothing, you learned what not to do right here. And so
That can be just as powerful.
Yeah, yep. One must know when to fight and when not to fight, right?
Yep. And it's neat that they were, that those images were uncalibrated.
Yeah, not one calibration. Now, for those of you that have access to the data, there are calibration files. I got them done this full moon, so all the calibration files are there. Darks, bias, flats, they're all there.
I would tell you, you had really, really nice data. I will tell you, anytime I'm processing, I always have Norm and Bob on Teams, or back then it was Skype.
Yep.
And we end up processing together, and everybody gives their opinion, and we usually come out with a very good image. But the one thing is that a lot of times with processors, everybody processes their own way.
Yep.
And a lot of times people don't want to give their opinion on what to do next.
Yeah.
And you sort of saw it tonight.
You definitely did.
Because of the fact that some things work for certain people and other things work for other people.
Yeah, sure.
And that's just the way. Because I know Norm and Bob always have helped me, and it's always worked out great. But when you're in a public forum like this, it's a totally different. You don't want to embarrass yourself. Put it that way.
No, yeah, and I have no problem embarrassing myself. I'm good like that.
Me
so
neither. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
it was a great show, and thank you for inviting me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And don't forget, next Friday is
everybody.
Is everybody. Yeah, so we got another forum coming up, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully Eric is feeling better, and Dave doesn't have to go golfing the next day. What
a scrub.
Well, I get that. I was a golfer, and if I had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go play 18, I'd be in bed too. But
in this in this humidity, you wouldn't catch me anywhere near a golf course.
Oh no, well he's
No.
going in DC somewhere, so
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah, the
It's-
people down here in Florida are crazy. I mean, they're nuts. They're
Right.
out there playing 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, you people are freaking nuts.
I went down there every year at World Golf Village, and played Slammer and Squire, King and the Bear, I played TPC Sawgrass,
Yeah.
lot of fun courses down there, and it's fun. It's fun, but I only went there. We went as a group in like last week in March, so I mean,
Oh well, that's doable. These
Yeah.
idiots are out there in July and August. I'm like, you
Well,
guys are nuts.
I played golf at the Dunes in Vegas, July 17th,
Oh God.
2001, if I remember right. I got through 13 holes.
Yeah.
I got through 13 holes.
And then melted.
Dude, the beer girls on the course were not allowed to sell beer.
Wow.
They
People end up
only
getting
were
drunk.
able to sell water.
Yeah, because beer will dry you out. Yeah.
And you had a water girl every half a hole.
Oh, I'm sure.
They didn't even move their carts. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the big problems you have in the high heat is that when you start to feel thirsty, you're already in trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and my shirt was like pasted to my
Oh, yeah.
skin. It was like if I was gonna take it off at that moment, I'd probably have to get skin grafts.
Yeah, I mean, I was outside just today with my son. He's building a 250cc on a motorcycle. 17-year-old, 17-year-old. It's kind of a rite of passage, and we were out there just installing new parts and this and that. I literally was dripping, and I was in the shade inside the garage with the doors open. It just. I don't understand how people can be out in the sun 2 in the afternoon down here in Florida. They're masochists.
Yeah. Well, Tom's talking about Pompeii in the chat, right?
Pretty much.
So here's what a lot of people don't know about Pompeii. Okay. Most of the people that died from Pompeii had no contact with lava or any sort of heat issues.
No, it was all ash.
It was all ash. You're exactly right. It was all ash. And I went to go see, and when it was in Chicago, the Pompeii exhibit, and they literally had casts of the people that were stuck in the ash, and they were just into these weird kind of kind of things. And it was weird, man. It was weird.
I mean, it's super heated.
Yep.
I mean that the pyroclastic clouds that come out of those volcanoes are
it's
600-700 degrees. I mean,
yep, it was all ash, man.
Yeah,
it was all
You
ash.
know how they got those casts?
Yeah, they filled them.
Yep.
They filled them.
They filled them with some kind of a plastic, and then they broke it apart, and then there was this image, and then they recreated the cast.
Yeah, so when the ashes hardened, right?
Yep.
Over years and years, and then they started to excavate things, they started to recognize depressions in these things. And so what they did was they basically they drilled a hole in it, and they filled it with some sort of cast making material to get an image, and they broke it apart like paper mache. They broke it apart, and that's what they came out with. It was like people. It was people that were there.
Yeah.
Sick. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I got pictures of that. I got pictures of the whole thing. It was great.
Yeah, if you can see the pyroclastic cloud, you're already dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Those things move at 300-400 miles an hour.
That's okay.
You're
I'll
already
pass.
dead.
Whew.
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Final thoughts. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done. 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah. Pray for clear skies.
Yeah. Joe?
We haven't had clear skies in Texas going. Well, I think we had 3 clear nights in the last 3 months.
Oh my goodness.
So hopefully things are going to change just in time for when my pieces come from Precise Parts
Yeah.
and put it on the tack and get that going. And hopefully I know the moon will be gone next week, and
Yep.
hopefully we'll get some images going.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming up on 500 minutes on each panel in the Cygnus loop. I got a 4-panel mosaic. I'm almost to 500 minutes on each panel. I figured that's probably pretty good for my color data, and then I'll do probably another 300 minutes on each panel for my my dual band, so narrow band,
Nice.
300 to 400
Nice.
minutes. So.
Well, now that I got the rotator installed, I can start doing some, at least I have it ready to go for February. I'm looking forward to getting the witch head. Looking forward to getting that.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, we should collaborate.
A rotator is great. A rotator is great to have, but you always forget about calibration frames.
Oh
New
no,
calibration
I take calibrate. So I have it set in Starfront to wait for astronomical dawn, right? And I take I take the flat frames every night.
Yep.
Oh, really?
I only take about 20 or 30. That's it.
I only take one set of calibration frames that usually lasts me a good 5 months. Because I don't really
you darks and bias.
Yeah, I just hate calibrating. I'm like, so I just don't do it. But I should utilize my rotator more, but I don't.
Yeah, no, it becomes more important when you're dealing with like mosaics,
Yeah.
when you're dealing with that. It's going to be difficult because I shoot multiple projects per night. So once I'm done with the projects that I'm doing now, I like to do flats once per project. So if I'll sit there and I'll say, okay, if I'm being rotated, I'm going to work on one project till I'm done. I'm not going to let target schedule jump from project to project to project. I'll turn everything off, work on the one project, get my data. I don't have to do the flats every night anymore. I could do that one set for that project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then be done with it. But
yeah.
Anyway, that's my final thought. All right.
Excellent.
All right.
Good show.
So don't forget this Wednesday, speaking of Target Scheduler, we have Thomas Palmer coming on for an overview of the Target Scheduler. Followed by the next Wednesday will be Nico Carver. And then September 10th, we have September 10th was who? It was Steve Malia, if I remember right, September 10th. And then September 17th, we have Charles Bracken. So we're pretty booked up for the next month. So time to get working on October. So I'll get some guests to come on in October. So that'll be my job. So I don't have to talk on the show anymore. I'll just book guests. So all right. Thanks, Joe, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. And Scott, I'll talk to you soon. As for everybody else, what?
Absolutely.
Yep. As for everybody else, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay cool. And remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you Wednesday night. Have a great weekend, everybody.